Hi everybody, this is Jason with Vegas Hardbags, and today I'm super excited to go over our brand new Lowrider ST front audio kit only. We do have a back one as well, but we'll cover that in another video. This is the front kit only. And before we open up the box and show you all the components, I want to talk about a couple key things that people keep asking. Number one is this fairing kit that comes in is a cut-in kit. It's a lot like a bag kit for a street glide or road glide that goes in the back, where you use the factory lid top and it's got a template you cut around it. This fairing kit's the same thing. It comes with a template. You're going to put it on your factory OEM fairing. You're going to cut it out, and then you're going to sandwich and mount our new grill kit into it that holds the drivers itself. There's no need to send a fairing in. You're not buying a new fairing. This is a cut-in kit, exactly like what would be for bag lids. Okay. The next misconception and a lot of questions I get out there is the vents in the front. They will not work. Their vents let those air ins, they won't work. They're not doing a lot of good much anyways, but they don't work. We're taking up some of that space because in order to get that 6-inch drive in there, we've had to shoehorn and make this all fit. And trust me, it is a very, very tight fit in there. It comes with a black acrylic block-off plate, so you don't see inside there at all. Now the next question I get, which is probably the most questions that I get reached out to, and I appreciate all the comments and the questions. It's really cool that we get all this support for this brand new kit, is no other driver that I know of fits in here. This 6-inch driver that we chose is a very good parking lot sound driver. It's what we would call our classic style driver. It's a very good driver, but the way it's shaped and it tears up and it's so shallow, it literally sits in there just perfect. If I get something that's an 1/8 inch deeper or something that's wider, it's not going to fit in that. So your other speakers that you might be favored to or like, they're not going to work in there. This is specifically for the kit. That's why they come with the speakers. That's exactly why we also come with the horn driver, to give you that highway sound, that volume you're looking for. And trust me, this is going to sound fantastic on the bike. So let's go ahead and open up the box and get an idea of all the parts and pieces that it comes with. Alright everybody, we're going to go ahead and start what's in this box part. We're going to start with some cabling. Okay, so we're going to pretend that this is the vent, right, of the bike. So we're standing in front of the bike, this is the headlight, and then right above is the vent. The amplifier mount goes right up there. We're going to have two cables. They'll be labeled input 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, but basically the white and green ones are going to go to the clutch side, and that's over here. This gets double stuck up. This goes to the horn driver itself, and then this goes down to the 6-inch driver, and those will have connectors on it. And this is going to go up and over the amplifier behind there, mount on the brake side, and this goes down to the 6-inch driver again, and then this would be to the horn driver on that side. Our installation video will have the exact area where that needs to go. The next set of cables inside the box is going to be our battery cables. So they're terminated at the end on both the ground and the power, wherever that guy is hiding in here. Oh, right there. So power and ground, they get bolted right on, and then the other ends we're just going to end up stripping, and these goes directly to the amplifier, which is going to be on this end. Power and ground, they go right to the amplifier. The last set of cables that we have here is kind of cool. It's really kind of a 3-part. There's actually an upgraded version of this that will be shipping, just so you guys know. But this guy is going to go and plug in over here, and this is the signal to the amplifier from the Bluetooth controller. It's also got pairing instructions there. This cable goes up and over, and this is going to give me power, ground, and remote, which is going to go right to the amplifier, these connectors right there. And then this guy ends up going straight down to the back, and this is up to the top of the gas tank. This is our main volume control knob. And then there's going to be one other cable on the new kit too. It's going to be a single cable. It's going to go down. It'll be color blue, just so you guys know. And it's going to go down to the headlight. That's going to give us our ignition to turn it on, so it knows what to do. So that's that part. It also is going to come with all our hardware. So we'll start here first. This is going to allow you, I guess I should do this, okay? This is going to allow you to take that factory emblem off, and you're going to put this guy on. You're going to drill up this hole, and then this has got some tapes. You peel it off. You pop this on it around that hole, but first you got to mount the knob itself, and then you can put the cosmetic piece on itself. These screws right here mount the grill to the front to the back. These guys, there's only 2 per side. These mount the 6-inch driver. These are all stainless hardware. These are nylon nuts, and you'll be able to line that driver up perfectly. You'll see the install video for the 6-inch ones. These little guys, these little M4s right here, these are going to the horn drivers. And then last but not least, we have the 1/4 bolts right there for the factory, or excuse me, the amp rack that's going to go to the factory fairing stay, and then the 2 amplifier bolts, because we don't need 4 to mount the driver or the amplifier down the rack, only 2, and it's threaded. So that's our hardware kit. These are the vents that get shipped. This is the only thing that I'm really, guys, disappointed in, and I couldn't come up with something better, but once you get the fairing off, you understand there's no way to make a physical mount, mechanical mount for these. So we're going to use some silicone too to put them in those vents, and then silicone, let that dry. We're going to peel the brown paper off first. This is protecting the black acrylic underneath there so it stays nice and doesn't get scratched during shipping. And then you'll let that dry, and then that will be mounted. The amp rack is pretty cool. That's where the 1/4 go. These go around some factory bolts, so this is the actual mounting itself. If you look on top, we do have some wire zip tie areas for wire management, and then we have these multiple holes depending which amplifier. It will come with 4 holes threaded depending on which system you get. This is the front audio kit, so this is going to have the 4-channel in it. You don't need all 4 to mount the amp. You only need 2, 1 per each side. It's going to hold it just flat, and those are a mechanical fastener into a threaded piece. The fairing is going to have the cut-in kit. This is the template to lay on the fairing. That's going to be the left side, that's going to be right. There's actually 1 for each side on there. Comes with a cool little thank you present inside there. Then these are the actual grill kits, the cut-in grill kits. They've got metal mesh. It's not plastic, it is metal. We've got a polymer plastic on both sides, and it goes in. The screws that go through here that mount this front to back are going into thread certs. So you will have that. So these are the 2 left and right that come packaged for the grills that mount through. The amplifier that's going to be powering it is the Diamond Audio Micro 2, or excuse me, the Micro 4, my bad. So it's already going to come with the gains preset, so you don't have to stress on that. This will be completely done before you get there. What we like to do is science and math. We're going to run the tweeters on channels 1 and 2, the horn drivers, and 3 and 4 is going to be the 6s, and we're going to set up the amp that comes from us so you don't even have to worry about it to maximize the power. I want to make sure that those horn drivers are going to get their 50 watts a piece, if I remember correctly, continuous power at all times to each one, and I want to make sure that the SX Neos get their 100 watts that it needs, continuous RMS value. That's going to make it cleaner and louder every time with no distortion, and that's what we're all about. From there, these are the horn drivers, the MO75Ts. So they're going to come, these guys look at. This is going to give us the highway sound. This is going to allow us to hear our music while we pass a semi-truck with our helmet on at 80 miles an hour. This is complete highway sound. That's why I've paired it with this driver itself. It's going to be the Hurst XS165 Neo. This is a very good driver as well. This is what we call a parking lot sound driver. This allows us to have a great sound. So this kind of driver is going to sound like a really good car audio speaker. Hertz makes some great interior speakers as well. So it's going to have that kind of same sound. But at the highway sound, the volume that you're going to want it, these can't produce it all. That's why we paired it with the horn. I would love to say that, hey, we can put any driver in there, but these things are super shallow, and the way they curve, it's one of the only drivers I could find that did what we wanted to do, to fit up there in that fairing. So that's the last of the product itself. Alright, well that concludes our unboxing of our brand new Lowrider ST front audio kit. Here shortly we'll have the rear kit unboxing to show you all the parts and pieces it comes with, and on top of that we are going to have an installation video from start to finish both on the front kit and the rear kit. So please hit like and subscribe, and so you can get those alerts when those come out. If you have any questions, please reach out to us at our website at VegasHardbags.com. Until the next video, man, take it easy and enjoy the highway.